I was talking just the other day with a client of mine who was having some problems with generating traffic for his website. Now, when I asked him what it was that he was doing that was contributing to the problem, he said to me that he had been talking to a number of people that were trying to steer him into different technology. So here's what I mean by that. I built his website in Concrete 5. It is a gorgeous, beautiful, functional website that loads fast and has no technical problems. What these people were doing is trying to steer him away from the platform he was on by saying you have a technical problem, and that technical problem is why you're not getting SEO. You need to move from this platform that you're on to WordPress. Now, folks, listen to the fallacy in that kind of thinking. Do you think that a search engine really cares what platform that you're on? Do you think it matters if it's Concrete 5, Joomla, Drupal, or WordPress? See, what we have here is we have people who don't know what they're talking about. It is not a technical problem. So if you keep chasing money by changing platforms, by going from one thing to another thing, what you're essentially doing is creating an environment where you're always running 3 or 4 months behind, the search engine never catches up to your new content, and you're screwed. The problem is we have to stop listening to all of the technical conversations that are going on sometimes and start thinking about marketing and promotion. Because if the technology is working the way it should and you're not getting traffic, we don't have a technology problem. We've got a marketing and promotion problem. So you have to figure out a couple of really clear and concise things quickly. Number one, what kind of content are you generating? Is it content that people can use and want? Are you solving a problem? Number two, are you connecting with other influencers? Are you a giver or a taker? If you're giving and you're connecting with influencers and you're using their content appropriately in your blog articles and you're linking back to them and you're tagging them on social media when you do it, if you're creating an environment of giving as opposed to always wanting to take, then what you will naturally do is start creating that SEO, organic backlinks, and the functions and the ways that Google really wants us to operate. Because what they don't want us to do is be spamming the system, number one. And number two, here's a really, really important thing. I've already said it once, but I'm going to say it one more time. You cannot be thinking of these things as technical problems. Designers and developers think in technical terms. They will almost always tell you you have technical problems. And that's why you're not getting your SEO. And then you go running to them and they do it, and then guess what happens? You have the same exact situation that you've got right now, and you just spent thousands of more dollars prospectively trying to solve a problem that wasn't really a problem in the first place. The problem was you had a marketing and promotion issue. Now, there are appropriate times when you do have technical problems. There are times when you do need to redesign the website and you do need to update and refresh the website, but not 3, 4, 5, 6 months after you just did it. That should already be a really good thing that's already technically running the way it's supposed to. But if we're talking 3 years or 4 years since your last web design or update, yeah, you may need to do that. No question about it, but not within just a few months. So folks, here's the thing. Be very careful of who you talk to out there, because everyone's looking to make money from you. And there's nothing inherently wrong with that if they're being genuine and honest about what the problems really are. If you have a website under 2 years old that was built right, looks right, and functions properly, you don't have a problem with your website in all likelihood. You've got a problem with your messaging. You've got a problem with your marketing. You've got a problem with your sales. That's not a technical problem.